Hey everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a first impressions of an oud oil. It's from the House of Jungle Oud, which is a UK based company. This is called 3K Sweet, and this is from the region of Kokong, which is in Cambodia. So Cambodia or Cambodia oud oils, they're generally stereotypically known for being quite fruity and quite sweet, and generally being a little bit more tame in terms of funkiness compared to Hindi ouds. So let's give this a try. Let's see how this is. And from, if I can remember, let me just check my notes to see when this was distilled. This one was distilled in 2017. Now, the company's website doesn't mention anything regarding if it's a wild oud or if it's a plantation oil. So let's just see. So I'm going to assume it's a plantation oil because it doesn't mention on the website if it's a wild oud or not. And generally, if it is a wild oud, companies sort of point that out because it's a big selling point. In my experience, wild oud tends to be better than plantation oud. It has way more character, and they are more expensive as well, wild ouds, generally because it's harder to find them in the trees, in the jungles. Whilst plantation oud, much like other industries, it's the industry, so it's quite easy, more accessible, so to speak, but it doesn't mean there's less effort. So yeah, I've put a little bit of 3K Sweet, and judging by the name, I'm guessing this is going to be a sweet oil. So let's give this a first impressions. Yeah, as expected, this is a sweet oil, and I've smelt similar type of nuances in the past in different Cambodia, even Thai oils. But the difference between this and other Thai oils I've tried is this has a little bit more boldness and more richness. Thai oils tend to have a bit more of a lightness. Well, the ones that I've tried in my experience anyway. So the opening, I'm getting this syrupy honeyness, very, very sweet. Some sort of juicy fruitiness, and the fruitiness I'm picking up is a mixture of berries and a little bit of apricot. Very, very juicy, very, very sweet. A slight sort of floral nuance as well in the background, but this is more of sweet, slightly tangy sort of fruitiness. A touch, there's a touch of like a sourness, like a tamarind. Tamarind can be quite sweet and tangy, and it's giving me a sort of similar vibe. The fruits that I'm picking up in this are like super ripe fruits, and it gives off the smell of ripe fruits as well. This is like an oud oil which you can wear in front of other people, around other people, and there'll be no problem. It's very nice and warm, very inviting. I could even possibly wear this on a date as well. This has got no funky sort of notes. This is very, very pleasing. So if I was to pick three notes, you're going to pick up very juicy sweetness. There's like a sourness and a sweetness. Soury sweetness, which is like tamarind. And fruitiness. And the fruitiness is like really ripe fruits and dried fruits. So imagine berries or like dried apricot. That's the sort of vibe that I'm getting. And generally some Thai oils have this sort of nuance as well, but this Cambodia has a lot of depth to it and a bit of a backbone. And if I would describe this oil in a colour, it would be the colour that you see in here. I'm not sure if that's my mind just putting it on, but the smell that I'm getting is like really, really bright red and lots of hues of orange. This is a delicious oil. Delicious would be the word I would describe it, because it's very, very sweet, very inviting. There's a touch of like a strong vanilla note in here as well. This isn't very overly masculine, nor is it very feminine as well. Maybe a bit leaning on the feminine side. I could totally wear this. It's got a backbone, but it's very pleasing with this really lovely sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. And if you follow my channel for a while, I don't like overly honey sort of sweetness. It's really tame, the sweetness, by the great soury tamarind note. So if you're looking for a nice, easy to wear sweet oud oil, I think this one would be a good one to check out, to sample. It has got nice depth to it, I really have to say. Oh, this is nice. This is really, really nice. I don't think many people would find this to be challenging wear. This is a very easy to wear Kambodi oud oil. So this is my first impressions of 3K Sweet. If you've enjoyed this, please do leave me a like and a comment below, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, my friends, see you later.